Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on a daily crypto plan. Well, we'll start as usual with Bitcoin on daily. Indeed, was a bearish retest yesterday, nothing special. But, well, it is what it is. Morning, Harry. Hey, Darren. Hey, Andre. Hey, Easy. Hey, Dave. Hey, Bova. Hey, Timmy. Okay. Bitcoin CME chart on daily, you can see 3-bar fractal didn't trigger yet. We need to accept below 121, but look what happened yesterday. We pumped, we retested that level, exactly 61.8, and we're dumping back. This scenario is looking strong now to come back down at 118. And what will happen after that? Maybe another bearish retest in the short reload zone. Let's see if we'll accept. For the moment, we are trying to accept and form that 3-bar fractal top. 1, 2, 3. If we accept, if we trade below this level, that confirms that 3-bar fractal. I don't suggest to take that big 3-bar fractal on daily, but there are ways to, I don't know, hedge. Maybe we'll get an EM, who knows. For the moment, this candle is not closed. Maybe it's just a fake out and maybe we'll close above 125. It's possible. We are early in the day, but doesn't look promising. I was expecting even a bit stronger Bitcoin than we have. I was expecting to be a bearish retest, but I was expecting to be a stronger bearish retest. Let's just call it that way. Okay, indicators, well, is what you see on the screen. High, lower high here. Potential, but you get the idea. High, higher high, high, lower high. And that is OBV, that is volume, that is important. So something in this move was off. Everyone is talking about, well, they bought Bitcoin, and yeah, okay, they bought Bitcoin, but the OBV is telling something else. And I'm talking on daily chart. We'll see. I don't want to say, well, it's over on Bitcoin. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what I see on the screen. I see a fake out here. If we'll activate this 3-bar fractal, and we'll hopefully we'll stop in the pump chaser zone. And then we'll have to reassess. For the moment, it's looking like it's consolidating that level, 125. Wants to stay more here. The other chart, classic chart, I'm expecting the same. You can see dump here in the pump chaser zone, retest of the big W. Yeah. Here you can see a different story on OBV. What is this? You can see it. This is a strong OBV. This is a weak OBV. On CME chart, it's a different story than on the classic chart. Look at index, for example. And yeah, that study is valid, people. That study is valid. It's possible to have the top in October. October is not over, indeed. We can push higher. We can do many things in, I don't know, 20 days. But that study, from my point of view, is valid. That doesn't mean it will happen 100%, but it's a valid study. We can, I don't know, at least draw some conclusion there. So for the moment, let's see what will happen here. We'll reject, we'll form a 3-bar fractal, and we'll dump. And if we'll dump, how much we'll dump? Ethereum. Middle in the range here, back down below 5k. It's 4.4, 4.5. In this way, gold will, I don't know, reach 5k before Ethereum. In this area here, well, you can see what I see here. Pump and dump, middle of the range. We are too damn close for a swing trader to think long or short. Let's just wait and see what will happen. Indicators here. Well, we don't have a higher high. We don't have a higher high here. Well, let's just wait. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I'm trying to find a W here, but no. You can see it's going sideways. I said if I'll see this pattern confirming and pushing higher, well, I saw that pattern and was a fake out and is back at the original place, and I need to wait more. When I'll see a W probably the other side of this trend line, that will tell me something like this. Will be here, I don't know. I'm waiting for this pattern on Ethereum versus Bitcoin to Bitcoin dominance. Like I said, I want a daily EM closer to 60%, the better. I don't see that daily EM. I'm not thinking about altcoin season for the moment. Some altcoins will pump, but not too many of them. Yes, a new day, a new high. Again, in that in that environment, government being shut down, they don't care. They are pushing higher. That could mean two things. Either the dollar is going lower and lower, either the market is stronger and stronger. Draw your own conclusion. Morning, Andrea. Gold pushing higher and higher, accepting above 4,000. Yeah. What I saw, yes, and gold pumping in the same time could suggest to me that we have a scenario that dollar is getting weaker, not that ES and gold are pumping in the same time. Yeah. If dollar is getting weaker, here we have gold against dollar. Yeah? If dollar is going down, gold is going up. Same with ES. It's $6,800. If the dollar is getting weaker, well, ES looks like it's pumping. But it's not actually the value, it's actually the dollar is getting weaker. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I saw a video posted by Dalmudi yesterday in the chat. I don't know if in general chat. Well, I watched that video overnight. I suggest to do the same. Gold, we talked about. I don't see a top on gold yet. We need a clear blow off top. Yeah, it's pushing higher and higher, but it's a price discovery and we don't know how high it will go. Like I said, if it's the dollar that is pushing gold up, then it's a ugly and different story. Silver, similar, pushing higher and higher. Total market cap still fighting for trillion. We like it, we don't like it. It's a different story. We are fighting for $1 trillion. Similar on total 3, you can see the all-time high is behaving like a support and resistance, like a magnet here, up and down, and we are in the same place. We closed 2 days, 3 days above, we are closing back below. We'll see at the end of the week if we'll close a weekly candle above. That's the overview, people. If last week I was a bit more bullish on Bitcoin, after I saw that study, I'm not bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin, but I'm more careful about potential top in October. Well, we don't know yet. We don't have a way to know if that's the top. We'll know after the fact. But we have to work with what we have, with potential. We have to protect our capital. I'm safe because I have 20% in Bitcoin, and the rest of the money are in altcoins, most of them, some USDT, some USDC. So I think I'm balanced. I hedge my spot portfolio, but it's a different story to have Bitcoin pumping to 200K, and it's a different story to see it now at 125 making the top, and altcoins pumping. That means probably that the next big pump on altcoins, we should get the fuck out. We'll see. Now, lower time frame. Exactly what I said about Bitcoin on higher time frame. You can see it here. Top, bearish retest. We touched 61.8 and we rejected from that level. I was hoping for higher a little bit, but well, a good retest here. Some people, I posted the bearish retest. I said it's a bearish retest. Some people hedged their portfolio already. Some people asked me what I did. Doesn't matter what I did. What is important, what you do with your own money. If I hedge my portfolio and I'm a happy camper now, will not help you if your portfolio is going lower and you don't have a hedge. Okay? It's pretty obvious here. I even draw a trend line from DCM top and look at it. Was a fake out, no W the other side, back below it. And yeah, we can draw trend lines here, we can draw trends and channels and a lot of things, but that will not help us too much. Monday high, Monday low, fake out from the Monday low that we accept. We touched 61.8, we emmed out here. This is an M, ugly, but is an M, and we are back in the long reload zone. We are trying to hold here, but you can see it. It's weak. Inside bar fractal here, not strong enough to hold. This trend line now it's a resistance and will probably push the price lower. I have the long reload zone, but I don't have a double here, not even on 1 hour. So I don't have an idea. It's a bit too late on 1 hour to short. It's definitely not enough for me to long. So I'll just leave it alone and I'll watch it. If we'll bounce back in the Monday high to Monday low, sorry, to retest as a resistance, okay, then maybe we can frame a short. But nothing else, people. Look at the OBV. Nothing to do here. Ethereum, weaker than even Bitcoin, which was already weak. Just look at it. Short reload zone, down chaser zone. We emmed out just above the Monday low. And when I saw this EM here, I had an order for a long here as a bounce, as a strong move to the upside. When I saw this EM, like I said, I was watching video overnight, so I didn't. I wasn't sleeping in the Asia session, most of it. I removed everything and I said, well, I'll just watch from the sidelines until I'll see a clear setup. Fake out, clear fake out above Monday high. We emmed out. We made a new low. We bounced, but the bounce, you can see, the bounce is a bounce for ants. Nothing special. Well, if we zoom out a little bit more, then we know that this is the pump chaser zone. We touched 38.2. Okay, we can dump even more here. Maybe a W on 1 hour, 4 hour chart will trigger something. For the moment, this move here, if we zoom out, unfortunately looks like an AB equals CD to the downside. It is what it is. Don't make the rules. This is the AB. Okay? And you can see bounce, EM, and this is the CD. This is pointing out lower, 4,200. And if we look left, indeed, at 4,200, we have some support. Let's hope that will make a W and it'll consolidate here and will push higher, but it's possible to have this AB equals CD. Okay? So that's about Ethereum. Hopefully we'll make a W here. If not, well, then we have a problem. Let's take a look at shitcoins. I said yesterday I take this one. I made it risk-free. I even said to everyone, make it risk-free. It's from the London session yesterday, if I remember correctly. We are still in the trade, a bit underwater. I made it risk-free by closing 50%. We can still hope to hold, but it's weak. Then we had this one, which unfortunately hit the stop loss. I took the loss. Next bus. I saw it overnight. That is weak, but I'm not fucking around micro managing the trades. No way to know if we'll dump and we'll hold or not hold this low. So even I was awake when I was at the break even. I said no, let it play. And it played. Let's scan the shitcoins on 4-hour chart. Okay, I think we have time to do that, to see what we have. But as long as Bitcoin is keep dropping in his week, initially at least we'll draw the altcoins lower. Let's put the 4-hour chart and start with the first coin. If you'll see W's here, you can attempt. But the problem I have now is we have W's here, but we have a big ugly M here. That usually means sideways and maybe lower. Who wanted to play around with this one? Well, you can see. Had the opportunity to short it. For a long, we need to wait a lot of time until it'll come back down. We have location, but we don't have a W on this one. No W yet. We have location. Aster is trying to hold to $2, but I don't know if we'll succeed. The long reload zone is all the way down here. And usually the market is getting to the long reload zone at some point in time. Yeah, we can pump first and dump after, but let's say the market conditions are not favorable for a pump. Avant, you can see here we attempted on 1 hour, yeah, but failed. I want a 4-hour W now. If I don't see a 4-hour W, nothing I can do. That was the initial idea, to wait for a 4-hour W. We don't have that yet. We can kiss the trend line all the way down. No W here. I draw this short reload zone as an example, nothing important. Example for couple 1. Someone was using a fib on this chart. Swing low, swing high. Long reload zone, people. Nothing we can do here. Morning, Stefan. Morning. This one is curing cancer from, I don't know. We started on Binance from 10 cents, 12 cents, 15 cents. Now it's $5. It's curing cancer and nothing we can do about it. Let it play it out. We'll see if we'll have a, I don't know, a top. Usually we can see the top. But now it's strong. Don't chase because it's too damn high. But don't short either without a clear setup. This one doesn't have a W. All over the place is aiming out. I don't like this one for the moment. I was hoping to form a W here, but you can see, no. Nothing to do here. On Mira we had a trade, but it failed. Yeah. 1 hour. I think Andrea had a trade here. Well, it's risk-free, no problem. Yeah, you can see more than 1-to-1. Well, now you understand why in this environment I recommend on everything to make it risk-free at 1 hour. I hope you do. Making new lows, nothing we can do here. Let's wait for W's. This one is still in profit. Both of the trades are in profit. Let's wait. In profit and risk-free, both of them. So, as long as it's holding, well, nothing we can do. Open. Long from here. Here I suggested a trade with Holy Grail on 1 hour. I think it's still valid. No reason not to be. Yeah, it's still valid. It's still there. Doesn't look great because we have this yam. Look at it. It's there. And we can even say, well, it's an ugly head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And you can see the divergence here between shoulder and head. So that makes it a valid head and shoulder. It's not bullish here. Let's call it that way. I'm long with this trade. I'm okay. I'm risk free. You can stay sideways for long and then pump. Order, unfortunately, didn't hold this level. The idea is to wait in the big reload zone. Was a setup, was a trade. It failed. It happens. At least 40% of my trades will hit the stop loss. So when the market is weaker, your win rate will drop, especially if you are a bull. But honestly, I don't want to focus on the short side. Okay, Sky, similar, waiting lower, saw me. New W's, people, new W's, maybe. We need new W's on 4-hour chart, not 1 hour. It's not enough anymore, 1 hour chart. This one, pump, get risk free, you can see where are the entry. Take is pumping, it's curing cancer. Not a problem, but we are not allowed to chase, and I don't think it's a good idea to short here. I don't have on 4-hour chart, nothing to. It's an SFU of this level. If you see accepting back below, yeah, but we already did that. You can see here, yeah, we did that move. I was hunting for top on shitcoins. So I'm waiting for the SFU. When we close back below, I'm shorting. But that happened, and now we are pumping again. We'll probably take this high and pump higher, and then we have to wait for a dump, and then another SFU. We still have some room to go there. This one I need to adapt the fib, but nothing I can do. This one was a trade framed in the live stream, probably a YouTube one. I don't remember exactly. A, B, C, D, 3 to 1 risk to reward. We stayed here for a long period of time, had enough room to time or room to take the trade. I still have 25% as a moonbag. Lower extraction strategy on that. I still have this trade. Well, I didn't have a stop loss, take profit here. If I don't have it, I'm risk free anyway. I'll let it run. Probably this level here, it's a good level to be in a trade. So I'm not touching that one. I'm just letting it run. To the moon, but we hit the stop loss. Of course, we are risk free. We didn't lose money, but it's a bum. It's ugly when you see the trade that was at some point in time in profit now hits the stop loss. Even if you didn't lose money from your account, you still let some money on the table. That potential profit, it was here, now it's gone. It still stings, it's still ugly, but well, that's trading. We talked about this one, new lows, nothing we can do. Bitcoin hopefully will not accept below 120, because if we'll accept below 120, then we have a problem, because confirms the big yam on 4-hour chart. That confirms this is the initial yam, this is the big yam, this is the big fucking smile I learned about from Brian Beamish. Yeah, when the market is smiling at you, you have to be careful. I don't see too many people being careful now. Yeah, let's put a smile and show you what I mean with the smile. Yeah, man, remove yourself. So that's one. Clone this one. This is the top. Okay. Let's clone this one. Let's clone this one. This is the initial smile. You can put eyes here, you can put mouth, you can put whatever you want. This is the original smile, and you don't want to see it. It's smiling, yeah? You can remove this one and put it here. That's a better smile. I don't know if it's better. But now, the problem we have now that is this is the big smile. Look at it. Yeah? This is the big one. If we accept below this level, then I don't want to see. But yeah, as long as it's holding above 110, it's okay. The market is moving up and down. We don't necessarily become bearish here. But the structure is here. We have the original EM. And now if we accept below, I'm not saying we do, but if we accept below this level, that will confirm the big EM. You can see it. Yeah. Let's remove the smiles here. That was Brian Beamish style, not mine. But I remember because I learned from Brian Beamish, so I still remember his smiles and his way of seeing the market. Yeah? What is your thinking, Stefan? I was awake the entire night until 4 a.m. I slept 4 hours, something like this. Morning, Christian. So let's see what will happen. Why I'm staying up in the night? It's an interesting time to be in crypto. And there are some turning points I want to be able to see and, I don't know, take advantage of. Can we hear that? Yeah. The voice is it's a bit different. Well, I'm not here to pretend I'm an influencer and I'll tell you, well, no, I don't have any reason to lie to you. Well, you know, no. I didn't sleep too much. Today I'll not scalp. I'll stay the fuck out. 4 hours of sleep is not enough for me to scalp. To day trade, to take, I don't know, Stefan trade. Yeah, I'll put in my journal. I'll say in my journal and I'll respect that. I'll take Stefan trades, for example, and I'll double check the orders. I could do that. But I could stay on the sidelines also today. Maybe take a nap during the day. I wanted to see how this Monday low is behaving. That's Bitcoin. Let's come back down here. This one made that big EM. Look at it. We accepted. We accepted. We traded below. So hopefully we'll stop here. But my thinking is long reload zone from now on. It's a possibility, and we need to admit that. AB equals this, pointing out in 61.8 here. Yeah. And here at 4,000, we can think about W's. This one, another trade. We are still in this one. Failed. Who took this one? I didn't recommend anything. I just said watch it because it's possible to have something there. Didn't confirm the double and dumped. Look at it. It's dumping. We don't know what will happen. We'll dump until we'll stop dumping, and when we'll stop dumping, we'll form W's. And then we can play W's. Okay? It's that simple. This one, pretty strong, but I don't have a location for it. Let's wait lower. 78.6 on this one, but no W's, no W, no trade. I'm on 1 hour already. Pushing lower. This one has a retest. and you should be risk free already. If you took this retest, you can see we touched 1 to 1. If you see coming back down here, that will form a big gap. I suggest to get the fuck out. Nothing I can do on this one. Eva is dumping. Expecting that. Dumping, nothing we can do. New lows. This was yesterday play. Now you understand why I'm saying that is buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, buy the rumor. We listed on Binance. They do what they did here, because this started at 20 cents on Binance. Okay, what we did here was the blow off top kind of move. If you look on, let's take a look. See 4 on Maxi. Yeah, we started on Maxi here. So we bought the rumor. Here was the blow off top phase. Then who participated here and was sharp enough? Some money to be made. I made a bit of money there for a weekend for a pizza. And then you form the M, and then you form another M, and then you come back down in the long reload zone, and this is the sell the news, sell the listing. Someone asked me if I'm interested here, and I said no. I took a scalp, of course I did, with my small account, but I don't recommend, I'll not say it public. Well, let's buy this one at listing. Come on, people. We are talking about a meme coin listed on Binance. And I should buy it at listing when you have access on MEXC. Everyone has a MEXC account these days. Even the public was long before the listing, anticipating the Binance listing. And everyone will say what? When we'll list on Binance, we'll pump and we'll dump. Well, the problem is too many people thought the same thing, and that's why this one didn't pump too much in the listing. But to dump, well, has a lot of room to dump. Look where it started on Maxi. Get the idea? So buy the rumor, sell the news usually. I don't recommend to buy the listing. And this one, reset and moon. Well, the answer is no. You can see W, nice W, everything was there. Potential on lower time frame, even have bullish divergence, everything was there. W, breakout. If you took the initial W, okay, you are risk free. If you took the retest, well, sorry. That's one of the disadvantages of taking the retest. Sometimes. Okay, I think we covered the entire list. We did the overview. My conclusion is that Bitcoin is weak. Ethereum is weak. Also, we need to see some changes. Like I said, some altcoins will pump, but not too many of them. As long as Bitcoin is keep dumping, altcoins will dump also. Stefan will do the live stream for VIP people. For premium, I'll do it in the New York session. Hopefully, I'll be a bit more rested until then. I'll be honest, I'll take a nap after the London session. A 2-hour nap will make me, I don't know, sharper for the New York session. After the London, I'll just take a break. Okay, people, I don't see questions in the chat. I see only good morning and Stefan asking me if I shorted last night. Stefan is fresh. He didn't have power last night. He didn't have electricity last night, host. So he's definitely rested. Well, I don't know if it's called beauty nap for me. Okay, people. These live streams are for us. Yeah, they are available for public, but most of the The people are watching are insiders from Crypto Traders Arena. Let's, you're welcome, Aidan. You're welcome. Let's call it a live stream. If I'll see setups, I'll post. If I don't see setups, that means I'm sleeping or we don't have setups. But Stefan will post for sure. So, see you later. Bye bye.